It's not. But we make it look easy. Told them let's run it. I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breeze.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Flying in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time and something you ain't never seen before. They call me the dime. I really want my whole team. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, 2, 3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like yeah. Ain't this what they've been waiting for?
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. For the Bucks, they continue their stretch of home games. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. And last year, they were able to take the edge in the series thanks to some clutch play.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Here's Tatum, following the basket by Giannis. A pass to Porzingis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Lopez. Jackson in the corner. Bucks passing it around. To the paint. Out to Kuzma. And it's good off the back rim and in.
That's about pre-shot preparation, the anticipation of the pass. Kuzma, easy work.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Lillard. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston off to a slow start. 6-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And good that time.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
To the middle. Out to White. And the 3 off target. That's a 2 from Lillard. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And that one's good. Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
assistant.
And he gets the bucket.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's White. Still without a basket.
Jason Tatum.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Al Horford.
Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down hard.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First team foul.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
And the chink by Antetokounmpo.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The Celtics.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bucks.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
To the inside. Outside, White. Cade's shot is off. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, it's always tough when you've been kind of put back on your heels and you're trying to protect the lead. And then in this case, you lose it. And that's one that they definitely should have won.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time, and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Doors for front offices. With the season starting to wind down, what's important now?
Yeah, there are focus shifts depending on the season. And right now, with the season sort of dwindling, first and foremost, the draft lottery is important. The draft will occur over the course of the summer. So talent evaluation of those all-important college kids, the European players, but also you're evaluating your roster. What has worked? What do we need to change? There is always so much to look at if you are trying to put a team together.
Boston needs to get off a shot. One on the clock. Outside, Horford. Tatum draws the double. Here's Hauser. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Jason Tatum.
Hauser's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics. And to Tacumbo. Giannis dunks it down.
Every aspect.
What a jam! Tatum doing it with style.
Jason Tatum.
That's right. This guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Clearly a foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Horford, good.
Well, and this is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful. Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Tatum.
2 minutes.
Fires the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics trail by 10. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Hauser. And here is Tatum. Antetokounmpo defending. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And that one is good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
From the arc. No good that time. Bucks leading by 12. Jackson has the open look. Off target from three-point range.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Down low. Pass to Cornette. Outside Tatum. Lets the three fly. Horford with it. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Cans it from downtown. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
So I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Porzingis, that's a 2. Second chance shot. Great D that time from Giannis.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
With the score.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points.
22.
Their defense. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Milwaukee leading by 16. Pass to Lopez. Giannis outside. Banked in off the glass. Giannis has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bucks.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Lillard outside. Pass to Lopez. Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. They trail by 16. Lillard surveying the D. And it's Giannis missing. So it's the Celtics now. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. Basket counts.
But this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But, you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Porzingis. Brown with it. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Clock at 2. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Here's Giannis.
Xavier Tillman.
33 points for him. Pass to Lopez. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 18.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Tillman. Off target with his 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Lillard. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all